So another team that I'm going to be keeping my eyes for, Penta. Penta had an impressive group stage, to say the least. I mean, in a single day, winning 3 out of 4 of your matches, having over 50 kills, and then on top of that, you know, coming into the grand finals, yes, they had some decent performance, but all things considered, still a bit lacking.
Well, yeah, well, this is the grand finals, and we already mentioned that before. You cannot play that aggressive versus some teams, you know. Teams can adapt so fast, some of those teams, let's say Moonwolf, let's say Liquid. You cannot attack or do something like we've seen the last day of Group B when Bestalog from Red Diamonds was flanking each and every team they came across, you know. He was just flanking without any respect to the other team and just destroying them. You cannot do that in grand finals. And that is exactly what's happening to Penta here. They're playing a bit recklessly, you know, but I really do think they're going to approach this second play day of the grand finals a bit more cautiously.
And what do you think about Moonwolf's current approach right now? They're split off into 2 separate groups, 2 separate duos, and this is going to be interesting because, yes, on one hand, that's been their landing spot, but over more towards the circle, C9 might really put the hurt down on them.
Yeah, that could really happen. And this is the first time I see Moonwolf playing like this. They are not they're not favorizing that split up game style, you know. But now they're entering first game of the day like this, and who knows what can happen, you know? Maybe they have something up their sleeve, you know.
And that's something we were discussing prior to the tournament start, or rather the last day of the grand finals here, was the fact that some of these teams might have to play really aggressive to make sure they make up for the lack of points. And speaking of making sure they get those extra points, Moody definitely already looking to score some for his team. And C9 has been one of the most impressive teams to watch in the grand finals, the most fun ones, because while yes, they're not at the top 4 right now, they still managed to get 25 kills overall, and they had, I mean, yesterday especially, a crazy play. And speaking of more plays, Nerf finds Sty and a kill at that.
Yeah, and 2MBO will just back off because he knows he's the only one versus 4 guys from Cloud9, and no one wants that fight, you know?
Oh, most definitely not. Not when you're talking about Cloud9. You know how aggressive they played, and pretty much Profi, I think it was alongside Booty, 1v2, 1v4 or 2v4 situation versus Sans Domicile, and still came out on top. So we'll see what Sans Domicile can do today, because yesterday they ended up in last place. A long shot for them.
And we did mention Moonwolf playing a bit more scatter around, and now it's bumping it back into their heads right here, because they are kind of split off from the rest of the team. O'Connell and Rezu here are against the whole Sans Domicile team here.
And you cannot take anyone lightly in the tournament, even Sans Domicile being last place. That doesn't take away from the fact that they are still very dangerous and someone you don't want to underestimate at all. And being in that compound nearby means that they could be in big trouble, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do right now. They even don't have any heals, so I guess Sans Domicile will just push this one out.
Why wouldn't they, right? Just push out that advantage. Get those kills, get the compound for yourself. It's in the circle, in a healthy spot at that. Here's ZATV now. Coming closer, but Moonwolf knows something is up. Oh, the peak says hi, but that's pretty much it. Says, ah, okay, you're there, I see.
Hello, Rezu.
Hello, neighbor. Have some sugar. We'll see.
But without any flashes, without any smokes, without bombs, this would be a suicide push for Sans Domicile here, and they know that, so they're just gonna... I really do hope they won't push this, because it's going to be a slaughter.
Well, hopefully it's not going to be the plan of Sans Domicile going to said slaughterhouse, because this could be very dangerous for them. Sesko will be forced to back off and heal back up. And I think this is going to be it. Yeah, they said, okay, we had enough. Maybe we need those nades. Maybe we need something else. Even though, as I say, I do see the corner of my eye.
Yeah, and Cavalry is on the way.
Uh-oh, the Cavalry there for us. The side of Moonwolf is definitely also not someone you want to mess with. Coming in from the southeastern side, that will be washed out. And his teammate coming in soon, but still, quite a few teams, rather, out of the circle for now, Milva.
And that's very surprising to see, because the circle is easily approachable, but most of the teams already are trying to get as close as possible to the middle of the circle here, because they know that the next rotation it's going to be really hard, because Whoa, Snoopy here just knocking down Profi there. It was a nice shooting from Snoopy from Avantgarde there.
Very nicely done. And with that, it's gonna secure the kill, and the big one at that, I think Profi, as said, has been one of the standout players for C9, especially yesterday. And now taking him out is gonna be big, but Snoopy might pay in return as Moody does find him as well. So, yes, they did lose a member, but Cloud9 have been through worse.
Yeah, definitely. They're in an okay spot right here, and I'm not sure why Profi was even scouting down there with the bike. I mean, okay, you're really fast on the bike and so on, but you're not invincible, you know, and that's just what happened to him.
Well, as Cloud9 is still overlooking that compound that Avantgarde is still situated in. See if they can find their way towards it, because you gotta remember, they are only still 2 Avantgarde members inside said compound, so a kill could, or rather, complete breach would be definitely possible, especially if it's C9.
And drama continues here on Moonwolf. Moonwolf, Rezu, and O'Connell are still on that floor over there, but I'm Larry and Washout are coming as we speak.
Oh boy, the drama, the intrigue.
Yeah, they're coming in style, boys.
They're coming in, but even some members from Avantgarde are setting their sights onto them, especially over there onto the bridge, but are they going to be able to find the kills? That's going to be the question, because some of the other teams are coming in nearby. Hollow all the way on the other side there. Steph finally finds Rezu, so 1 member going down inside the house here for Moonwolf. And we see O'Connell actually piecing out. We'll be able to be sneaky about it too, but Sesko is actually looking at the other members of Moonwolf. So O'Connell, if he sits there, could be potentially very dangerous, but as you said, a problem for him is the fact that they don't really have too many materials, no meds, really.
He has 2 bandages, and that's about it for him. He's gonna go to 50 HP, and that's about that. He really needs to play it carefully right here. I'm Larry from Wolf as well. He's using Iron Sight here, so really bad position for Moonwolf right now.
Oh, and Sesko could be coming in with a good approach. I don't know if he got spotted at all, but at the same time, I don't think he saw O'Connell over there onto the side, so it's going to be very long and drawn-out fight for now. In the meantime, there's quite a bit of action going on the other side of the map. Knights taking a lot of fire from FaZe as well as C9 versus the members of Envy.
And we still see that drama is it's just evolving near Moonwolf there, and they're even in a worse position right now because they have 2 in tower. O'Connell doesn't have any cover at all. So, but I did mention it before. Moonwolf is great at adapting. You know, they're adapting at this particular position right now. You'll see, they'll do something. They will do something.
I was about to say, okay, you can adapt, but to do exactly what in this scenario, Melvin? Because I can't see it right now, or at least the solution. So, tricky one. It's gonna be a tricky one.
It'll be really hard for them, but I don't think that Sans Domicila will try even to push, because they're content with that position right now. They're in the circle, so why risk it at all, you know? They're last, you already mentioned that, and they need every point they can get. They already have 1 kill, so they're off to a good start there.
And speaking of better starts, look at Sesko all the way on the side. I don't think he's got spotted just yet, so he could very well be the man to deal those final blows onto Moonwolf.
Yeah, pretty hard position for the Moonwolf there, but Cloud9 are down to 1, right?
Yeah, it's only Nerf.
Yeah, and he's in a bad position as well there. So not a good start for Cloud9 there.
Nerf got intercepted, or rather the rest of Cloud9 got really pretty much intercepted by Envy waiting on that upper side of the hill, even next to the drop. So Cloud9 not off to a good start, as said.
Whoa,
in the meantime,
look at that migration.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute.
What's happening there,
What's going
Branch?
on the eastern side of the map? That's FaZe, that's Accelerate Gaming, that's Team Gate. Are they just doing a convoy run? Is that just like, all right, let's just do a snake line. Everyone get in line. Make sure you get in nice and snugly, because it seems like they're all over this eastern side. This is going to be a very interesting approach, and unfortunately, I think Nerf is going to be the first one to...
Oh god, he's in a bad position right there. He's going to be surrounded in a matter of seconds right now. But you know what? I don't think they're gonna set their eyes onto him because they are aware that a lot of teams are rotating. You know, they're aware of each other, and
That's true.
All hell is gonna break loose in a few seconds, I think, on south parts of this road.
And as the drama and intrigue continues between Moonwolf and the members of Sans Domicile, we do see a few members of Envy even take a couple of shots, take a couple of kills, and they need those.
Yeah.
For certain. Yesterday, they've had one win under their belt. A lot of kills too. It was 14, so looking pretty good if they can continue that performance. And I mean, as of right now, they do have 4 members alive.
Yeah, incredible performance by Envy, and they were fighting Cloud9 there, so they almost eliminated whole of Cloud9 there. That counts for something.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that would be a big statement to start things off here for our second day of the Grand Finals coming out of Envy, and we'll see if they can truly make something out of it at the end of the day, because with, as you said, all those teams migrating into the circle, we have not only FaZe, but Accelerate, even Dignitas now rapidly approaching.
Yeah, and we see that on the south part of Jejopol, we have Knights rotating to the hospital, I think. No, they're not going to go to the hospital, they're just going to go to the highest vantage point over there, near hospital, so Knights down by 1 member, but still looking pretty good now.
And at the very least, their neighbors in Vitality, they've been doing better. We would expect to see them do just so today. Hopefully step things up, see something a bit more of what we would expect out of this team, of course. But in the meantime, a team that we haven't talked too much about, they've been pretty silent throughout the map. It's Liquid, but
yeah,
that's the thing. Even yesterday, yes, they haven't been exactly the flashiest team in terms of their second and third match where they had 0 kills, but they've been consistent. They've been in 4th place constantly, and with those extra kills, they managed to get 3rd place overall. So now, going into today, they're in a very good spot to still get that 1st place.
Definitely, and that's Liquid. They always surprise me with that. In my eyes, they're the best team in the world, definitely, with that. You know, because you've seen yesterday, you already said that, 2 games, 0 kills, but still, they managed to get that 3rd place. They're playing incredible, but now they're up against Red Diamonds here, and we know that Red Diamonds are a really dangerous team.
Oh, that nade flying in could have been very dangerous, but we'll see who can really make the most out of this fight, because I don't really like Liquid's current position, if I'm being honest, considering what the rest of their teams are doing all around them. As said, in particular, Red Diamonds, and you still have Bestalok, an absolute madman.
Yeah. And I do see why you don't like it, because the rotation from that particular position there will be really hard for Liquid, so they need to make something happen really fast.
Seems like they're going to try and make something happen as they grab their vehicles, make their way out of there, and even the rest of Red Diamonds are going to play it safe. They're going to be just going to go ahead and regroup instead. Don't want to chase that one.
What a beautiful rotation coming out of Liquid right here. They were just scouting that mountain for the last 5 minutes, and they just jump into vehicles and do that rotation in less than 10 seconds. Incredible rotations coming out of Liquid.
And Accelerate is nearby, so this could break out into a pretty big fight soon enough, and the rest of the teams all around also having potential sidelines. That could prove to be dangerous for Liquid, especially since you can't forget about Envy. They're on the other side of that hill, and they've been looking really good so far.
Yeah, and they're coming closer. Samtia Gems are really coming close to Envy there. Venerated, Interrogate, and Kaden are on that part, on his left flank.
Venerated all the way, scouting from above, but I think Liquid is aware that something is up here, and that might just be the team of Envy. So Samti leading the charge right now. Venerated, though, is setting his sights on to Accelerate, so Liquid definitely know of his current position.
Yeah, he was
As
shooting,
a result,
so... yeah.
I don't know if... Do you think Venerated knows Liquid is there, considering
I don't think so.
his current attention
I really
on the
don't
other
think
side?
So. Because of their fast rotation. They did that rotation in less than 10 seconds, you know. No one even see them doing that. And look at this now. Just sneaking up to Envy here, but yeah, they're not sneaking up to some random, you know, team. It's Envy right there.
Oh, Liquid opens up fire. Gempty, the first one to claim blood. It's gonna be a knock onto Venerated, but this will signal the rest of Envy to follow in pursuit and perhaps look to assist their fallen comrade, but Liquid's gonna be throwing nades away. Wow, okay, that's like 5 nades that just went by, but unfortunately for them, the rest of the team of Envy is quite far away, so a little bit too early, a little bit too trigger happy on that one.
Yeah.
However, Venerated, unfortunately for you, not gonna have the best of times right now, but all of a sudden, this is going to be still Envy looking to back off and play this one cautiously.
It was like sound the alarm. It's Liquid, you know.
Bail.
Bail out of this one.
There we go. No ping out of that situation. Envy is going to look to perhaps make a rotation. And the big problem they might face is that Liquid is not going to be just content with, okay, we got that one kill and that's it. They're going to be still scouting out the area, seeing if they can grab more. Because if you give them, you know, a finger, they pretty much take the whole hand.
Yeah, the whole hand, man. I understand what you're saying, and they're not content with the position right now. They need to clear their backside and their right flank, and they know that Envy is not team to, you know, be trifled with.
Exactly, but they are going to be taking a couple of shots. GAME5 as well as MT did drop down to about 50% HP, give or take, and it seems like Envy is still also playing this one patiently over onto the side. A couple of pot shots towards Ibiza. So nothing too major in terms of damage dealt to Liquid still. But as you said, I do think, or rather I do agree with what you just said, that they will most likely look to rotate out of this one. But with the circle now, Milva.
Now Envy needs to do something real fast. And their rotation, if they go on the northern part of the circle, they know that is not an option. They need to go through Liquid here. That is the only option Envy has right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it right now. They have a minute to think about it, but once the circle starts closing, there's no much options for them, you know?
Oh, and look at Team Gates. They're gonna go for the same approach Liquid did actually right now. So I'm not sure if that is gonna pay off for them, but at the very least, in the meantime, I do see Envy still trying to get a kill, a knock, force Liquid's hand, but so far not really going to be the case. And the problem right now is things are getting extra spicy because you throw in some of the spiciest spice there is, which is FaZe, and a little bit of Penta in between. Why not?
They're coming your way. FaZe is coming your way. Team that has 28 kills right now. Team that plays the most aggressive PUBG on this tournament. It's coming, and it's sandwiched. Liquid is sandwiched between FaZe and and Envy. So I'm not sure how this is gonna pan out because even on their northern flank, they have Penta, Brunch.
And I mean, at the end of the day, you can't forget about Nerf. He's gonna make a move, and he's still alive for Cloud9, so he's gonna be coming into the mix as well. So I think it's really nice that we have overlooked this part of the map for the most part right now, because this is just an absolute massacre waiting to happen.
Yeah, and I did mention Envy's rotation. And it's pretty interesting, this rotation coming out from them, because they're in the blue right now. They're batting in the blue. They didn't want to fight Liquid right here. And that could go really bad for Envy right now.
Not only because they lost quite a bit of HP making those moves, but right now, as we've said, FaZe is on the other side. And that will most definitely prove to be a huge problem. Already looking to open up fire. Kaden, remember, he's only got 40% HP. Whereas are gonna find the knock. Caps left alive, but again, for how long? Because Kaden's already taking care of FaZe and Mexi looking to push up ahead.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be the end for Envy right here. One good nade, and FaZe has 4 of them.
Oh no.
Yep.
And we've seen what FaZe can really do with it, but it's going to be 8C finding Intero there with the knock. First they fly in, and there it is. FaZe, okay, why do we even mention it? It's to be expected. FaZe with the cleanup. Envy is going to go out, and that's the thing that we were talking about. One small mistake, one bad choice, one bad decision. That is going to be it, but in the meantime, Penta has been fighting things out with Team Gates over on the other side. As we will see one knock on both ends. Make that a second one now onto Kane. Penta not looking too hot. However, Braxco will be the first one to fall. Hollow Senpai saying, okay, thank you for those 3 points.
Yeah.
Can I get more, please?
Udyr is the only one left standing for Penta, and I'm not... No, actually, Udyr did revive Kane over there, so they're in an okay position for the time being.
But again, for the time being, because just look at this map. Look at the other teams that are going to rapidly be looking for that extra bullet, extra kills. I mean, Liquid still somewhat uncontested. Now, finally, we did see a couple of shots go through, coming in from FaZe, and even, again, for Cloud9, Nerf is still alive, man. He could definitely be a problem for both of these teams.
Someone nerfed this guy? Yeah, it was a bit cheesy, wasn't it?
I'd say you should have waited until he at least got a knock and then go with the joke, but I'll take it, Alex.
Yeah. Okay, so the new circle just hit. Knights are in a pretty nice position, but so are the guys from the Diamonds. They have probably the best cover at the moment, and a lot of teams will need to rotate, and they will need to do it really fast. Liquid, GAME5, and Gems are already rotating through the northern part, and Samty and Ibiza are following them, but I don't know how they're gonna do this, Branch.
It's gonna be very tricky because, as you said, not only are teams like Red Diamonds looking really good with their current position, Spring Knights of course as well, but with Team Gates over onto their side, Penta and FaZe to their left, I don't know how Liquid's gonna go ahead with this rotation, but in the meantime, Sans Domicile did make it out alive, and they're fighting Bruggers. Bruggers definitely impressing me last time. It's gonna be actually Shrimpsy who finds one knock with that nade. Looking for more. Sesko now still down for Sans Domicile.
Yeah, and the zone is starting to shrink right now, so both of teams will need to do something. Will need to do it really fast because it's a phase 5 zone.
THC
really
pushing very aggressively. Will get the knock, so that was going to be a good decision on his part. He will find a second one onto Shrimsy. So THC right now gotta clean up these two members of Bruggers. Bruggers, I mean, we can't forget about them. Top team, they're in 4th place spots, so now being eliminated by Sans Domicile. Instead, they will finally come alive.
Avangard trying to rotate in the zone, but they're trying to rotate over the Red Diamonds over here. Surprisingly, they didn't do it, so that's killing Pen like nothing.
Oh, but the nades coming in from Bestelak over from the side will mean that Avangard will be eliminated. Yes, you did take down Pin, but you didn't quite get the kill, so overall looking still hot. But there's even more because the action is not over just yet. The teams of FaZe and Liquid have been fighting it out in Nerf, trying desperately to stay alive. Liquid forced to do something here, means that they will fight it out with Penta close by Samty. It's gonna be the one to fall. Team Gates hot on their tracks. But Udyr still alive, still looking for any members of Liquid. In the meantime, C9 have been eliminated. 3 members left alive for Liquid, 3 members left alive for FaZe. Uba did go down, unfortunately, for that team. So we'll see how this one's going to develop.
Liquid was in a dire position right here, and they're looking okay for the time being. They have Team Gates just in front of them and Penta Udyr over there. So I really do think they need to handle that threat because it's coming from high ground, and it's a huge danger for them right now.
It can be a huge danger, but it's still gonna be an all-out bloodbath because we still have Dignitas as well nearby. So in the meantime, he actually will be knocked all the way from the side. GAME5 finds that first member of Dignitas in allow, as we will still have Uncivil left alive, but he's the last standing member for Dignitas, not looking too hot. Even Accelerate Gaming on the other side is going to be looking for any potential free kills. However, all the way in the back, it's Vitality and Pittsburgh still looking in pretty good spots.
Yeah, and FaZe is standing strong with 3 players alive, so really good game coming out of FaZe. Well, it's not something too surprising. Now Udyr could potentially kill, Ibiza is down.
Who gets that first knock? As you said, you cannot, you rather have to make sure that your flank is covered. 1 member of Penta was left alive, and as a result, we will see even GAME5 fall really, really low. A little bit of damage coming in, 60. That was another 34 Trifelli with the knock, and all of a sudden, Udyr might be set up for 2 kills, and perhaps Liquid might be knocked out. First time, I think they wouldn't even go in 4th place of the Grand Finals, so it would be a very surprising turn of events for them, but it's still not over just yet. The cover smoke has been laid out, and 1 decoy smoke perhaps over onto the side means that they could potentially make it out. But oh dear, unfortunate for you, buddy, you're not going to be able to make it out. Snark, and if Team Gates was still left alive, Liquid will be able to recover for now, but that was looking very dire. And this is not going to be made any easier because look at that. Accelerate still wants those kills.
incredible plays coming out of Liquid, but Team Gates really performing really well this game. On the other hand, we have FaZe with 6 kills on the southern part of the circle. They're kind of split around, but they're fighting off like 3 teams at the same time. So FaZe looking really great.
Looking really good. Hollow here left alive over on Vitality's side. I'm not sure if they're aware, but they should be, because if they're gonna ignore him right now, they could be in a world of hurt. Hollow will be looking for those potential lined up shots, potential easy kills. He is the last standing member for Sans Domicile. Remember, they did get 6 kills, so it was looking good. But in the meantime, just wow, Liquid, what?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
Liquid, man. It's Liquid. They had 2 guys knocked, 1 guy with 50% HP, and somehow they managed to kill everyone around them.
Monkey, first one to go down. Hollow over to the side, gets him and cleans it up. Vitality gets eliminated in an unceremonious fashion. So is Hollow, but you will be remembered, my friend.
Poor
Sliding
Hollow, man.
all the way to the ground. He will be remembered as he didn't go down without a fight. Plenty of kills for his team. FaZe might not be too happy about that one. They saw those kills as their own, but still, this is going to be a very interesting ending, Melva, because we still have Accelerate Gaming who stepped it up. Pittsburgh Knights, as expected, still doing great. Best of luck alive for Red Diamonds. 3 members of FaZe, 3 members of Liquid.
Red Diamond, 7 kills under their belt. Best of luck. Could... Okay, I'm gonna stop commentating right now, but okay, poor best of luck. Okay. It was like best of luck, good bam. Yeah, it was over, man.
How could you? How could you kill
I'm really
best of luck
sorry.
like that?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Blood.
Okay, I won't commentate anything uncivil. Just lay there, mate. Okay. I'm gonna go off the FaZe here.
Uh-oh, FaZe, you better run. You better pay close attention, as things might not be looking too hot for you soon enough. However, Knights will be looking to push forward. And now, in terms of the positions, actually Liquid looking really good, considering they managed to clean things up over on their end.
Now, the plays coming out of Liquid, I mean, how are they surviving this branch? They've been surviving for like 10 minutes, 5 teams shooting at them, and they're just returning fire. And after every fight, they're just getting out as winners here. Raiden trying to drive into the zone a bit recklessly, but he doesn't have any choice. Gems is gonna take care of that.
A bit recklessly be an understatement perhaps, but in the meantime, actually Texas did find Mixi, who was overlooking from the flank from the side. However, that was very dangerous because Accelerate Gaming are fishing for those kills, perhaps with the frag grenades. Not gonna be successful for now, and Voxic will even find Fuzzface. FaZe in a big trouble. Only 1 member left alive. I thought things weren't looking good for Pittsburgh Knights, but it seems like it's not looking great for FaZe instead. 2 members down, only 1 left in 8C. Even Uncivil over onto the side left alive. But even though I was praising Knights, it seems like that's not going to be the case for too long. Uncivil, I cursed you this time. It was my bad this time. Sorry about that one. James picking up that kill in the end. 1 final member for Knights and 1 final member for FaZe. 8C barely clinging on to dear life.
Yeah, but Accelerate Gaming standing pretty strong with 3 players still in the zone, and they did get, yeah, Trifeli is gonna get 80 down. It's pretty much GG for 80, so we have one player from Knights, 3 from Liquid, and 3 from Accelerate Gaming, and the zone is gonna strike in 5 seconds.
Well, I'm already excited. Things are shaping up to be very interesting right now. Accelerate Gaming stepping things up. Liquid, first day they're not in 4th place. Big PUBG champs for that. Of course, as they're stepping things up even further, looking to play aggressive, paying off big time with 8 kills under their belt. At the very least, 3rd place secured. Setting their sights onto Accelerate Gaming. Will find Trifeli. First knock, and this will push the rest of Liquid to go in aggressively. Look at how they're just looking to assert dominance.
You need a gun. Okay, the bomb is going to go off right now, but I'm not sure if he's aware of where Tex is right now.
Oh, not quite gonna land the nade. We'll see. Actually, in the meantime, Trifeli did get brought back up with the rest. Texas, dire position here next to the tree. But in the meantime, Rustermar says, or has something to say about this fight. You can't forget about Accelerate Gaming. They're still alive and kicking. They take out the first knock, but in the meantime, Gypsy, he has been in the Liquid Snake as it is accustomed by now. And he finds 1 kill for his team. Rosenmark taken down by Knights. In the meantime, Texas as well. And this is looking really good for Liquid. 3 versus 1. Beautiful shot coming in from Trifelity for the steal. Yoinks up that one in the end, but barely in HP to speak of. Liquid looking to get their first win in the grand finals of Season 3. Can they get it? Trifelity barely looking to just say nope instead. I'm going to deny that kill. No extra points for you, but Liquid coming out on top. First place finish.
I'm out of fourth branch. So you did say that it was pretty much over for them, like 3 times in a row. You know, they had multiple players knocked, and ending this game with